Today we're going to talk about the Osmo Pocket, so let's get into it. So I've been using this thing for about 3 months now, and I gotta say, it's really nice. To start off with, the size, I mean, it's tiny, and the convenience factor for something this small is, well, huge. And it only weighs about 4 ounces and fits right in the palm of your hand. For those of you who don't want to walk around with a large camera, it makes a really nice change, especially from the Osmo Plus. But like the Osmo Plus, you're still getting great 4K footage with this thing. Unlike the Osmo Plus, this thing films at 60 FPS up to 100 megabytes per second. That makes it really convenient for editing together 4K slow-mo footage. Let's talk about this port right here. Now this port, it's interchangeable, so that way you can hook up any smartphone and use that said smartphone as a larger screen. Now, I know what you're thinking. There goes the convenience factor. Well, it's got this small screen right here on the front as well. You don't need to use a smartphone. Except when you're reviewing footage, you don't get any sound if you're just using the small screen. You have to have the smartphone on there to get any sound upon review. But the other thing with the small screen, can be a little bit tough to see, especially under the bright sun. Another thing about this port right here is that you can actually attach accessories to it, such as this controller wheel. Using this controller wheel makes it far easier to control the Pocket than the on-screen controls or the built-in buttons. For example, you'd have to push one of these built-in buttons 3 times to get it to go to selfie mode, and then another 3 times to get it to go back to front facing. Whereas with the controller wheel, just 1 time selfie, 1 time to go back. Easy. Another feature that I quite enjoy on this thing is the tracking. It is pretty fantastic. Of course, it will fail occasionally, and that's when an object will pass in front of your subject. But every once in a while, for example in this video, it just simply fails. The built-in mic on this thing, which is found right here on the front, it is fantastic. Of course, if you want absolute top quality audio, an external microphone is still gonna be the way to go, but hey, why don't you be the judge? A camera this size, with audio quality as good as this, it makes for a great vlogging camera. And attaching an external microphone will kind of defeat some of the purpose of mobility, so it's really your call on the external microphone. Well, all in all, I would say that the Osmo Pocket really is worth your time and attention, especially at the price point. Well guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.